Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. Our B team is currently enjoying a well-deserved rest and of course undergoing some small repairs. Our A team is all the way over, making its way through America, heading south towards the Prisoner of Ice. I think that means that we're going to be sending the B team to the new Jericho mission over here. Not entirely certain, but we'll have to see how that pans out. We've got the mattock of the ancients being researched right now. Interesting, they've got a new vertebrate there. Maybe we should stop by and say hello. I mean, they're supportive. We could just keep, you know, stealing their aircraft. Might not be the best plan. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. The team is resting up, and the mattock of ancients is wow. Oh, that looks very nice. 220 damage, which is cool. 400 shock. That's very interesting. If I go to the Phoenixopedia, I think... Does it have anything on the specific damage type? There we go, shock damage. So weapons inflict shock damage, cause the target to become dazed. Dazed characters will have 1 AP for their next turn. And their accuracy will be halved. It's pretty cool. It's not as good as paralysis, but if you run in and smack someone right up close, and they end up right for manufacturing. Let's actually. Oh my god, we need 50 things. I have no idea what those are. Those are new. Okay, so we're not going to be making that. But yeah, if you were to run in and smack someone upside the head, and immediately, you know, they've not died. They're only going to have 1 action point left for the next turn, so they might try and run away. They're not going to do anything really effective. The team is almost rested. In fact, they're completely rested now. But I think we'll wait until this mission is done, just to give them a chance to finish repairing. There we go. They have repaired, but they're not going to get here in time to really do anything. I wanted to have a very quick look at the personnel files for them. Because they've been here, they'll have got some more skill points. So there might be something we can do. Not really. Not really. Okay, well, we'll just dispatch them out. I'm going to keep the tank. We're not going to swap out our other Phoenix operative. So, Prisoner of Ice, first of all. Our operatives have discovered the cryogenics laboratory Symes mentioned in his notes. It appears to have been a government facility, possibly a black site of some kind. As far as we can tell, Symes came here to examine samples collected in the 1960s. Unfortunately, the facility has been compromised and now functions as a base for a group of raiders. Oh, I love showing raiders where not to be. I like that. Cover will only protect soldiers from damage if it is hit by enemy fire instead of the soldier. And even sometimes, it'll penetrate through. Case in point with my massive cannon. I do love the Hell Cannon. Getting someone with extra accuracy and doubling down on their accuracy is definitely the way to use it. Right, so we need to obtain the research data, which is all the way at the back over there. Okay. We're not just going to jump jet in this time. Let's try and be a bit sensible. And not overexpose ourselves. Waggle's eyebrows. Right, you're going to come down here.
Ahead. Enemy contact.
Okay, they are quite far away.
Let's roll.
Let's come over this side, actually.
I've got a visual.
And we have an assault just over there. Okay. See, this is why we didn't jump jet in, because we've now got an opportunity to kind of get ourselves in a great position for some grenade spamming next turn. What's your shot like? That's not a terrible shot, actually. I mean, I do kind of wish this thing wasn't there. Let's do it as a move first, then. Wait, is everywhere else you move just not able to see it? By the looks of it, yeah. It must be a really fine cut through. That is a much clearer shot. In the head. Damn, I would not want to be that chap. Right, we need to come on in. Keeping behind cover where possible. They might take some shots at us, but I'm really not too worried about that because they're quite far away at the moment. A second heavy. What have you got? So you've got the machine gun. Oh, yeah, same machine gun. He's also got 2 medkits on him, huh? Oh, you've got 2 medkits too. Well, maybe he's going to live through the turn. You've got 1 medkit. Or maybe we're going to end up with some medkits at the end of this. Who knows? It's a mystery. Oh, he's medding his friend.
Action.
Well, you just ran into the middle of nowhere, mate. Here, look at this. They have a berserker.
Open and fire.
Ow. Okay, now I'm pissed. There goes our hell cannon usage. Right. So, those who think they are sniper elite. Oh, missed. Alright, try again. That's embarrassing.
Ready to fire.
Don't miss again, Shepard. Oh, Shepard. Both of those way too high.
Confirming target.
That is not a brilliant shot. That looks like it should hit. Okay, let's think sensibly. What can you do now that you're done? You could just run around. That's it. And throw grenades. So you could get a grenade on this guy. But realistically, there's not a great deal you can do. Get the grenade in, it'll help. Knocked some of the cover out, so I guess there is that.
Targeting.
How about a better gun? There we go, that's a better gun. Of course, that doesn't mean you're actually going to hit him. Oh my word. That was pretty terrible shooting. Not going to lie, that was pretty terrible shooting.
Kill confirmed.
So that's one. That's two. We're going to boom blast. Because we can do grenades all the way over here. And this is going to be fun. Here it goes. think we'll do that again. Pretty successful. It's not going to kill them, but it is going to, well, it might get them bleeding enough that that they end up dying from it. Right, arm gone. That's going to stop his ability to fire, and he's bleeding. And all the cover is gone. Great, so we can do a quick aim.
Confirming target.
And I think actually we onslaught you. You can have another go at that sniper.
Identifying target.
Finally, in the head. If these guys stay together, we're going to totally get more explosives in. Return fire. That was pretty effective, actually. We only took a small amount of damage, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, he is just bugging out. He's staying in.
I need a moment. Yes.
Can we get a grenade on both of them? Doesn't look like it. We can get a grenade kind of here, though, which should hit him and might destroy the cover.
Yeah.
It takes out his arm as well, so he's not going to be firing anything anytime soon. Didn't destroy the cover, which is a bit of a shame. You hit that with return fire. Oh my word. I am honestly impressed, Mario. Damn, boy.
Target down.
You've basically got nothing you can do except be a scout. That's a real shame. We're going to dash in and we're going to do a shotgun over here. So step right up. What's his least armored bit? It's probably going to be the leg, actually. The head's a pretty good choice, but if we go, like, right there, it just makes sure he's gone. I think that this one is going to be panicked as well. Oh, yeah, you could charge in and bash, couldn't you?
Dashing ahead. Hostile spotted.
Yeah, he's panicked. Good. I think we're going to move everyone up. Now, obviously, I've been very reckless with the troops this time. Is that a bit extreme? Yeah, bit extreme range. If that shot actually mattered, I wouldn't have taken it. I would have moved closer. Done things very differently. Okay, let's charge in behind and we'll try some punching. Oh. In fact, a war cry. Because that will reduce his available action points next turn as well. Just in case he somehow survives, which he definitely won't do.
Pushing on.
I say definitely won't do because we're going to get right up close to him.
targeting.
And put him out of his misery, really. So his arm is gone. Yeah, you can't really get into a good place. Come up to here for now. Mario. Let's dash you in.
No time to lose.
You can dash, and bash. Could also do an onslaught, but I don't really want to waste more ammo. Man had a very bad day. You probably don't need to move any closer. Let's recover you, actually. And over here, no, we may as well move up. I think once we've got it, it's gonna finish. He must have actually just gotten out, I reckon.
What's our plan?
Yeah, don't see him at the back anywhere. You may have a broken arm, but you can still complete the objective. There we go. So a couple of small injuries, but nothing really to worry about. And one level up, which is always welcome. With the facility secured, our operatives have carefully retrieved the viral samples that were stored here. They're in less than ideal shape, but preliminary analysis suggests it's extremely likely that we're looking at some version of the Pandora virus. A more rigorous analysis will be initiated immediately. We got tech, we got materials. Yeah!
In the 1960s, the Phoenix Project clashed with an unknown intelligence outfit associated with the CIA. One of these clashes concerned the cultures stored in this lab, said to be responsible for a terrible plague somewhere in what was then called the Third World. At the time of his death, my great-grandfather was trying to force the CIA to at least share some samples, but they denied everything, even the existence of this lab. It looks like the research was abandoned in the late 1970s. I'm not sure why. The samples are degraded, but if my analysis is correct, this is the Pandora virus. Sometimes I wonder whether the only reason we survived as a species is sheer luck.
Most probably. Most probably. Thanks to our investigation of Randolph Symes III, we have now gathered sufficient information to initiate a study of the Pandora virus. So, researching the Pandora virus will move the plot on. I'm going to add it into the list, but we've got a whole bunch of other things that we want to do first. With the extra materials, though, I'm going to take the opportunity. Have a look over here. We've got plenty of space. Let's get... We want a medical bay here and a research lab. Because that'll allow us to use this as a staging point. And speaking of, I'm going to bring you guys back. But we're going to do that level up first. So over here, Onslaught, Inspire, and Close Quarters Specialist. Shotgun proficiency is always welcome. Have I given you a shotgun yet? No, I haven't. So we should probably make one. That's eaten a whole bunch of our resources. Yeah, we'll add it on to the end of this, and hopefully I'll remember when it actually comes time. We got any other shotguns? No, not yet. Alright. We're not going to do this just yet. I'm going to check the personnel and see if we've got anything that... No, we don't actually have anything new to give them. Okay, we're going to do it as we are. Can we trade first? We can. Not the way I want though, but it's kind of funny that we could do the steel aircraft mission instead of helping them out. We could help out by speeding the elite residences along. Start getting some technicians. Let's just head on in. It's been confirmed that the transmission originated from the new Jericho Zayat's research facility. Based on initial reports, the entire area has been overrun by the Forsaken. The exact research conducted at the facility remains unknown, but based on satellite pictures, there's evidence it's linked to New Jericho's new bionics program. Analysis suggests that at least 5 New Jericho scientists have managed to survive by barricading themselves in the facility. Definitely sounds like a job for the B team. Rescuing scientists. What I want is long-range acid weapons. Something I can just plink at enemies with from, like, a mile away. Ooh, hello. Forsaken Berserker. So, got a Marduk's Fist. He's regenerating. He's got Armored Head and Stomper Legs. Okay, so, ideally, we're going to want to kill him at range. We'll hold off on using that just yet.
What's our plan?
Oh, you can see him. Oh, well, if you can make that shot. Right, let's work it out. So from where you are, we'd want to come this way, I think. There's 2 of them. Well, whichever one you hit, destroyed his weapon. I mean, it's hilarious. So he doesn't actually have a weapon anymore. Okay. Back to the original plan. Except this time in the middle of the 2 of them. Not hugely accurate. There is another guy, which is a bit of a surprise. Let's try and get someone with...
Let's do this.
Slightly more perception up. No, we're not going to make that shot. Tuck into cover. We can actually drive up a bit now. I probably should have done that first. I don't know if accuracy changes with range. Now, I wonder, the scientists that have secured themselves, where have they secured themselves? It's not up here. Or maybe it's like on the roof. That'd be kind of funny. We've got our own Berserker, of course, who is going to charge all the way in. Got to get those miles in. Got to get your cardio going. On this side, I think I'm going to pull around to here for now. That's slightly worrying. Don't be trying to mind control anyone, all right? Come forwards. Aww. That's a really effective use of your time. Especially because there's like nothing you can do. He's a bit too far away for us to charge in and smack him.
Channel open.
We can double dash to here and then shoot at him. You can actually pistol at that guy. Or you could like come to here and pistol 3 times at him. He is the one that I'm worried about. This guy, not so much. Let's
Receiving loud and clear.
Let's snipe first. Don't think we're going to be able to get in a position to see anyone to snipe this turn. Which is a shame. If I step to here though,
Targeting.
we can just open fire. It's not the best, it's not the worst. We're going to do that double dash that I mentioned. So there's the first dash. Here's the second dash. You're regenerating as well, are you? Well, regenerate this. Very satisfying.
Here we go. Enemy contact.
Another priest. Where is the other priest? Oh, he's miles away. Okay, not a problem.
Taking aim.
Shoot his legs. And his arm.
Hostile wound.
Or both legs. That will reduce his movement range, which is also fine. Give it a go. Don't hit this. Oh man, he is having a bad day, isn't he? Yeah, I would love to get up on the roof, but it's just going to take so much to do that. Get to here. And we'll hope the next turn you can make it up. He bled out. He must be leaving. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, look, you're close enough. I've got one of those. Except mine is better. I want to grab whatever that is. Let's get to here first, and then we'll decide if we want to dash for it. No.
Moving now.
I feel like it will expose us a bit too much. That is totally how driving works. Completely destroyed all that cover. Yeah, you can make it onto the roof. Good. Come over here. That might actually be the civilians. Ah, I see you. Hello. So he's technically on Overwatch. Oh, he does have a pistol. Oh, he's got a dragon's tooth. Cool because of the bleed. Doing 50 bleed is pretty amazing, but you're still right up close. So maybe not the greatest of things. Let's jump over to here.
Let's try this.
Tactical repositioning. I don't think he's going to be able to make it up to our assault. Nice try. You'll have to do a little bit better than that, though.
Heading out.
Yeah, we'll just stay here. That's a painful, painful pistol. Ow. Yeah, you might have a problem.
I just need to catch my breath.
Jeez, that really hurt. Get a grenade on him? No, it seems like a bit of a waste. Let's dash in and we'll just be ready for next turn.
What's our plan?
Step down and then obliterate this guy. Seems like a pretty solid plan. Oh my god, he's got so much health. Yep, he was pretty stompy. Can I get to a place where I can see him? No! Maybe if we come to here, we'll be able to pistol him a couple of... well, once. Fine. I'm not happy about this. But needs must. Oh, we didn't get to grab the thing. Oh well. No one died. That's the most important thing. 2 level ups, a little bit of an injury, but overall, I think that went well. The operation has been a success. Not only did we manage to rescue the scientists, but we also managed to gather invaluable research data. All information's been successfully decrypted and is available for further research and analysis. So this is giving us advanced bionic technology. I mean, I'm assuming we need both of these. But that's kind of cool. So this is going on the list. Reverse engineering the Redeemer. Yeah, we'll have that. If we grabbed a couple of those, then that's definitely welcome. Over here, you have Strongman, Thief. Yeah, we want to cross-class you into Infiltrator if we can. For now, I'll hold off on giving you anything extra because it's not really useful. You, on the other hand... yeah, Sniper Berserker just doesn't really make sense. Berserker Heavy could make sense. That could be fun. Then we wouldn't need Cautious. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll get you Brawler as well. And we'll see if we can turn you into some kind of melee powerhouse. Right, well, the team has done exceptionally well, despite the difficult circumstances. So let's have a look. We've got 2 research things that we need to have completed. So while that's all going on, I think we'll send the team down into South Africa. In the meantime, where is our first team? They're still on their way up here. Okay, that's fine. suppose we could stop on the exploration site as we go through. No, I want them
Construction complete.
back just resting for a moment. Oh my word, okay. This is a lot of things. So, Haven reports and scientific observations have identified new mutations. The Shield Bearer Champion. Okay. He's got a lot of hit points. Evolved specifically to counter machine gun and shotgun damage. If encountered, retreat is strongly recommended. Yeah. They've got nothing on their arm or really their legs. So the legs are where we're aiming. Triton Ghoul. Right, he's got the viral rifle. Okay. Pandoran Lair. A new type of structure is evolved. Terror Sentinel. We know what they're like. The Spawnery, of course. Lots and lots of egg pods, but yeah, really we want to kill them from range, if at all possible. Only got 2 perception though. Wait. It's got 2 movement. That's a surprise. Poison worm eggs, acid worm eggs, poison worms and acid worms. Sirens. Yeah. Not looking forward to going up against them. And the Chirons. Ugh. So this one's a fireworm one, which is fine. It's potentially when they start having the bombs going off that we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, I would like to get down to do energize this, but I don't think it's urgent or really worth it. I want to give the team a little moment's rest. You guys have made it down here. Let's start exploring. That should be enough for... No, you're still healing. Okay. So the Thunderbird 2 has landed near an abandoned convoy of 6 trucks. Our operatives have searched the cargo containers and discovered that they were carrying toys and games for children. We're going to disassemble the toys for parts because, you know, materials. Quite a few of the toys contain elaborate mechanical parts. To think that such complicated tech used to be available for children. Really was a different world back then. Yep, it was.
Research complete.
Hey, containment and capture. This is what I've been pushing towards. So we're going to get this constructing almost immediately, and I want to get some neurosazers on the go as well. So in the bases, power consumption is pretty high here, so I think it's going to be R&D that ends up getting it. Containment and capture. And in manufacturing, I think we want 3 of these. Well, two to start off with, and then we're a bit low on materials. I am going to bump them to the top of the queue, and then the shotgun actually. There we go. I know that this is partly done already, but it's important. Over here, I wanted to give you some armor. Actually, no, it wasn't you. It was you. It's a mix and match. It's fine though. In terms of training, technically you're level 3 because of your just getting experience. Get bonus accuracy and get brawler. A scanner brightly. New Chennai. When our operatives arrive at New Chennai, the citizens are busy setting up a new experimental long-range scanner developed by the eccentric Dr. Jefferson Nukra. Some consider Dr. Nukra's methods to be odd, but he insists it is necessary to look at the world without preconceptions. Think of my approach. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Defamiliarization, or as the scientific equivalent of the something effect. Verfremdungseffekt effect, he says. But without proper resources at the end. Right, okay. We can afford a little bit. The scanner works, producing an entirely new method of analysing the world's post-Pandora virus geography for a little while before exploding in a shower of sparks. Some data is better than no data, he's heard to murmur. He hands our operatives a copy of the information he collected, along with an explanation of his methodology. So we get research, which is great, and 2 scavenging sites. That I'm pretty happy with. Let's send the team down to the scavenging site. Well, actually, do we want to send? I suppose we can load the scarab up with stuff, can't we? No, we want the other team to come and do the scavenging site because we want as much carrying capacity as possible. There's no medical facility there. Of course, they're not going to heal up.
Construction complete.
Hey, we've completed our first archaeology lab. The archaeology lab allows the construction of archaeology probes in the vehicles tab. The completed probes can be launched from the Manticore or other Phoenix aircraft. Use them to reveal the ancient ruins of the antediluvian civilization. So this is all new for us. As soon as we get some, in fact, what we could do, cancel that Odin body armor. Cancel 1 leg armor. And we'll do this. I wonder how effective the probes are going to be. It's going to be a very new mechanic, I'm sure. Okay, that's the Synedrian Haven. Food for materials, it's not particularly good trade, but it helps balance things out a little.
Construction complete.
Awesome. Satellite uplink is done at Phoenix R&D 4. Fabrication plant can get turned on. That's probably been ready for a while. So this is going to start doing local area scans. And the Neurozazer is completed. And nothing's found here. After several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. What's this base? It's got a vehicle bay, it's got some storage, it's potentially got a training facility. We'll ignore it for now. And the archaeology probe is done. Alright. Let's launch a probe. Out of probe launch range. Okay, well, we'll have it like here, I think. Don't know how long it takes or what it'll end up doing, but I'm sure as we make more, he says, queuing up another 2. We'll find out. Nature's Triumph exploration site. Our operatives have discovered the Grand Temple of the Pan-Cosmic Ostara, a compound belonging to a nature-worshipping cult that arose in the late 2010s. It's hard to tell whether the compound is occupied, as the cultists rejected electricity as unnatural and refused to perform any repairs on the buildings they owned. The compound houses over 100 beds, and there's a decayed corpse in every one of them, each with a plastic bag wrapped around its head to symbolise ecological disaster. It seems the Ostarans followed through on their belief that humanity was a virus by committing mass suicide. There is nothing of any value here. That is a bit grim. Alright. Well, let's get another probe going. This one's going to be down here with us. I'm assuming it just takes a while to find them, or I mean the ruins might actually be out at sea for all I know. We'll eventually cover the globe with these, but I'm afraid we're actually out of time for today. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.